Yes everyone, right, today it's time to lay the floor. I've decided to go with LVT Click, which is like it's like a waterproof laminate sort of thing. This is the one I've gone for. I'm not sure, it's got decent reviews. They're not great, they're not the worst. It's kind of like a middle of the road one. Colour wise, honestly, I've been back into about, I go 5-6 times back to the shop, back, bought the wrong one, changed it. I've literally just come back from B&Q because I've changed it again. I've changed my mind. I've gone for like an oaky, try and get one out, an oak colour to match the panels on the roof. So yeah, just some videos and pictures I've seen. I didn't really want this type of colour because the furniture I'm getting is like a light grey, but when I've looked a bit more, I think it will look really good. So that's why I've got this to kind of match the ceiling. Before we crack on, I've got a few little jobs to do. So if you noticed, I've taped the big seam on here, but what I need to do is just go around, tape over the little screw holes there, and then also I need to carpet this because once the floor's in, I won't really get a neat finish on the carpet, so it only take me 5 minutes to carpet this. I did notice as well, I need to put the screws back in because I don't know if you can see on this camera there, see how it's outside, so I'm going to seal this up, put some tape over it, put silicone on it, and then just put the screws back in these because it just goes straight outside for some reason. So yeah, that's what we're up to today. So yeah, for this little hole, I'm just going to use this the same stuff I used to seal the windows with because this is probably the best sealant I've got. I'm just going to put a blob in it and I'm going to tape over it anyway, but if it comes out, there we go. So yeah, just like that, and I'll get a tissue in a minute and tidy it up a bit and then just bang a bit of tape over it. And for all these holes, this is where the bulkhead's screwed into. Just literally going to screw these screws back in because I think once the carpet's over, you're not really going to see it. Nothing's really going to be there, so I think this will be fine. Just screwing these back in. Probably be fine without them having them in. It's just that obviously moisture and stuff can get up, so I'll just put them back in, Anna. Got me off cut. I just hope there's enough spray in here because there isn't much in it, so hopefully it's enough just to get this little bit done. Right, all that's carpeted now. It's all nicely matching up, so looks a lot smarter. The reason I did it is because, like I said, when the laminate comes up to this, I won't be able to get it down the gap, so just get it done now. Right, I don't think I'm going to tape over these because they are countersunk. I might just run another bit of tape over the joint just to make sure nothing overlaps, because what I don't want to happen, yeah, with the joints, I want everything to be level like this. So I'm thinking if I put a bit of tape, any little give in the panels, because obviously it's in a van, so there is quite a bit of movement. It's quite flat, but like I said, it's a van, so I just want to take that movement out, because with that LVT Click, any like sharp movements or it moves significantly, it can just pop it out. So that's why I'm going to just build up this little bit here, like for example, I don't know if you can see it there, just so it's nice and flush, and then like I said, I can get panel in and ready to get the boards out now. I'll just give the van a quick sweep out, make sure everything's like nice and level, ran the tape over. So yeah, just a bit more about this. It's already come with an underlay built in. I was going to get one without underlay and buy like a 1.52mm underlay, but when I went back and changed it, like one of the 15 times I've changed my mind, the one I got had an underlay in. Don't get me wrong, it's not big, it's probably like 1mm or something, but it just takes that edge off. Do you know the unevenness of the floor, if that makes sense? So yeah, it just takes the edge off. Like if you have one that's too thick, it can do the opposite, where it pushes down too much and one side pops up. So I think I'll be fine with this. Somebody did tell me to put the underlay, but like I said, that was with the one that wasn't already built in, so I took that back as well. So what my thinking is, start on the door edge and work my way back to that side of the van, just because, to be fair, you can put the click in either side, but I feel like if I get this side straight, then the other side will just line up, because I want to make sure the door is nice and even, if that makes sense. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Before I start chopping, actually, I'm just going to lay a few out just to get a gist of how it looks, and also the pattern it needs to be in, because with these LVT clicks, I didn't realise until in my bathroom that this can't all be, let me show you, these can't all be straight like that, if that makes sense, because if one pops, they're all going to pop. So it needs to be like brickwork, you know, brickwork's patterned, it needs to be patterned, so I need to cut one and then vice versa all the way down. There we go, there's a rough look. Like I said, it's not clipped together, it's just so I can have a quick look of how it'll be. Let's have a look from the side. I think I'm quite happy with the decision to change colour last minute, because with having grey furniture, it's just going to look a little bit different, and like I said, it kind of matches the ceiling. But yeah, looks smart, doesn't it? I bought 3 packets as well. I don't think I'll need them. I give the guy my measurements and stuff, and he said, yeah, 3 packets, but by the looks of this is only 1 packet, and it's done with quite a lot of it, so hopefully I can just use the 2. Oh, just need to go back over that. Must have kicked it with my trainer. Oh, a bit of tape. So to get all the edges right, I'm just going to measure from here, which is 8 centimetres, obviously 8 centimetres on that side. Just cut out, mark it where I need to mark it with a pencil, and then snap it off. I've just tried scoring this piece with a Stanley blade, but I feel like because it's not a straight line, I don't want to like keep smacking it. So what I did, I scored it on the lines I just drew. I tried banging it so it cracks out, but I'm not super confident that I'm not going to ruin the whole thing. So just got the jigsaw for this piece. I feel like it's going to be easier for like the wheel arches and stuff like that to use the jigsaw, and any straight pieces I can just use the Stanley blade and snap it. There we go, nice and tight on the joints. Same around the seal, looks good. What I'm thinking I might do, you know, I might even chop this bit out, because if I do this all the way down, you know, like have the end of the plank there, it's gonna look a bit shit, I think. So I might try and chop this bit out with a Stanley blade so it looks flush, like it's just the end of the wood. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, let me try that, because I want it to look a bit better than that. There we go, that looks a lot better. Literally just got the Stanley blade and cut this little lip out, because obviously nothing's going to clip onto that. The only thing is, this bit's got a little bit of a gap now, but it's minor really, you're not even going to see it. It's tiny. Okay, the next piece, I will get that piece in. This piece was quite hard to cut. See, I'll have to tape it to keep it up, because this is so thin. Otherwise, if I didn't tape it, it would have just snapped. So, hopefully once this is in, I don't want to be moving this one about. It needs to stay in. So, let's take off these bits of tape. Let's see if it lines up. Ooh, are we out? Yes, got it out. So yeah, super flimsy that, look how thin it is. So hoping this lines up, let's have a look. It's a little snug. What I'm gonna do here, so what I might have to do, might just have to cut this and then start with a fresh piece here. Let me just have a little think about it. That's what I'm thinking up to now, looking at this, if that makes sense, because obviously this is so flimsy and tight, it's not pushing in because it's not straight. If that makes sense, it's getting caught on that. So if I cut any more of this off, likely it's just going to snap. So I think if I cut this here, push that in, and then the next piece should just go straight down there. That makes sense. Finally got this side done. What I ended up doing was, like I said with that piece, I just ended up snapping it there. You can't really tell it's been snapped because it was just like, it was too thin, it was too flimsy to go down there. So that's just one full piece and it's run up all the way. And what I did there, like I said, you've got to do it like brickwork. It's probably hard to see on this camera. You've got to do it like brickwork for the strength of it. So I cut like a 30cm piece there, put that in, run it all the way down. So for me, should be straightforward. I've just done the worst cut of my life. Look at the state of that. That's one of them things like just rushing. Like I measured it, but I measured it, but I measured it the wrong way. If that makes sense. I was supposed to take 16cm off to there, and I've cut the hangover. So yeah, whatever I've got left, that's when I'll come back to do that, because all this is going to be covered anyway. So if I have to open a new packet just for that, then it's not worth it at all, is it? So I'll leave it for now, even though it's shocking, and crack on with the rest. Just having a little break, a little brew break. I've done, I'd say 50% of the floor. Let me show you. It's looking really good. It is looking really good. Like everything with this van, I'm doing it off my own thinking. Like obviously I've watched loads of videos, but it's not my profession, so that's why everything's taking me a bit longer than it should do. But yeah, it's looking good. Like I said, I've done half of it up to now. I need to put that gap in, and that's that. Pretty much 50% done. A few little tips and stuff. What I'd say when you're doing it is, because it's hard to explain. Let me show you. Like, so say this piece is going to meet with another piece. It has to click in this side and click in that side. So what I've been doing, I've been like tilting it, clicking them both, like grabbing two. So connect that one to that one whilst it's off the one on the floor, and then I'll tilt it like this, push it in, and then bend it down, if that makes sense. Sort of, it's hard to show you, like, because it's quite heavy, these. Right. So I've got that on there, change the angle. I've put, instead of pushing it straight up, I put it on an angle so it sits in, and then once it's all sat in, he says, once it's all sat in, come on, you bastard. There we go. And then you kind of bend it flat, and then see how it's flat and it's like seamless. You know, it's not seamless. Like here at the end, there's that little gap there. You don't want that. You want it to be like this in the middle. So you probably can't even see that on the camera. There's a joint there. So that's one tip. Another little tip: if you've got any spare pieces that you cut off and they're not going together, so. Let me show you, for example, say what I've been using is this little piece here, and say this piece needs pushing up a bit to the next one. Make sure it's clicked in, like, where is it? There, click it in properly, and then just give it a little tap, because then you're not going to break the ends on these, because they're very fragile. If you snap that, then it's not going to click in on itself. So. Yeah, just take your time if you're doing it. That's literally what I'm doing. Like, there's no rush. I've got till it gets dark, so I'm just gonna take my time. If it's not done today, I'll do it the rest tomorrow, because these little finishing touches are what's gonna make it like stand out. So yeah, saying that, I think I'll get it done today. I don't want to leave it half done. So I'm gonna finish my brew, have 5 minutes, and then crack on with the rest of it. So I can actually show you now what I meant, you know, when I was trying to show you what I mean. So this end piece, if I put this in flat, obviously you get that one in, and then it's like hard to get those bits to match up, these bits here to match up. So what I've been doing, we're getting them in. Make sure they both put you back a bit so you can see. You can see that. Yeah. Put them both in. Give me a second. Put them in, and then I've been getting this one or that one. It doesn't really matter which way you do it around. And just get them lined up. Make sure the lines are nice and straight. And then once you put them in, they're kind of stuck together then, unless you bend it back. But if you keep it straight like that, you can just slide it a lot easier. Once you push it down, it won't, like once it's flat, it doesn't slide. Like I put it down, I can't slide it now, it won't move left or right. So once you tilt it, just gives you that little bit of room to slide it. So I've been sliding it up, push it as far as I can, even though it's down like that, it's quite hard. So I want to get it so there's no gaps at all up here. Like that, slide it up, just the back bits in, and then I'll do the same here. There you go. Right, yeah, get this. Line it up. One way around. Like that. Line it up. Tilt this up slightly. And just try and find it. So it's really fiddly to be fair, but it's just one of them things. It's a bit like the carpeting. I'd say it's more fun than the carpeting. Yeah, I'd say it's more fun than the carpeting. Because I don't know, it's just more fun. But just stay like concentrated. Like don't get erratic banging it and all that. Because I actually had this stuff in the house, and me and Ellie fitted it, but I had to go and get another pack because one of the packs I was just like cutting erratic, like banging it, and all it takes is one of those end pieces to snap, and then the full plank's gone to waste. So yeah, just take your time with it. That's literally only advice I can give you really. Also, I've seen people glue it down. I've been told not really to glue it by someone I know who's got who does this for a living, like fix carpets and floors and all this stuff, because he said with this LVT it's what's the word? It gets bigger and smaller. What's the word now? Expands and subtracts, something like that. And basically, if it gets warm, it slightly gets bigger. Not much. Or if it gets cold, it kind of comes back to its natural shape. He said obviously with a van being outside when it's hot, it's going to get really hot. If it's cold, it's going to get really cold. So he said if you glue it, it could just like, I don't know, knock it out of place a little bit. I did really want to glue it, to be fair, a little bit anyway. I'm still in two minds whether to do it. I know he told me not to do it, but I kind of take people's advice and do what I want with it. Because I just think maybe the side to side sliding movement, maybe, don't know. Once these bits are in, it's kind of like the ply. It's not going to move left to right or front to back if it's tight in these little gaps in the wheel arches. And then once the furniture's screwed down, so yeah, I think it'll be alright. That means if I do want to glue it, I've got to pull all this up as well. So I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for a few days and then just see what moves and how I'll get on with it. But yeah, you don't really have to glue it if you don't want to. Just noticed on this piece, see how the end's a bit dodgy. That's annoying. I think I'll swap it. I'll put this at the edge because even if I put this one here, oh actually, yeah, works out perfect that, because that'll get, let me see, that'll get cut off. So yeah, I'm not using that, especially in the middle. That's where all the traffic's going to be, you know, the foot traffic walking in and out or to the table and back. So I'll swap it out for this one. It's a good job I got 3 boxes. I think just because of the offcuts and a few mistakes I've made, it's not gone. It's not enough. So yeah, the guy did know what he's talking about, as he should. It's his job. That's not good. There's a few. Whoa! There's a few pieces in that box on the end where the ends are a little like chipped off. I think I'll have enough, like I can use those for the side bits, but yeah, it's not good, that, is it? It's just because it's so brittle, like temperamental, so just have to watch what I'm doing with it. I should have shown you this a minute ago really, but just show you another way of cutting it. So around the wheel arch it's hard to get like the knife cut round there, so I've been using the jigsaw, then running the blade down it, then obviously because it's not because it's in a funny place, I've just been using the pliers like that just to bend it, show you, and it just snaps off. Then I've still got a clean cut. I'll just clean this up with a Stanley blade a little bit. As you could probably tell by the lighting, it's starting to go dark, so I don't have long left. Probably got about another 20 minutes of light left, but I'm almost done. I'm literally got about 2 or 3 pieces to put in. Got this last piece here. I'll just cut this out, so I'm hoping it all matches up. It's looking like it does. And then I've got the back pieces. Right, the grand reveal, it is done. Well, 99.9% done. I've just got to tidy up those little bits like round the edge, but boom, there we have it. I'm buzzing with that. That's turned out mint. Looks so good, like I said, because it's similar colours to the ceiling. It just goes, and it looks really, really good. These are the parts I was on about that I need to tidy up. I have got some spare planks left, so tomorrow, and obviously when it's daylight, run out of light, I'll recut this bit and probably tidy this up some way. To be honest, they're going to be covered up, like there's going to be benches here, so I don't know, maybe I will don't know, actually I might save the plank in case anything gets damaged in the future, so yeah, I probably will just leave that. When it comes to the back bit, I've ordered a trim from, where's it from now? Transporter HQ, which is like they do stuff for like Volkswagen transporters, but also like most vans. So I've ordered a trim that's going to go over here. Hopefully be here tomorrow off the day after, which will just tidy up this edges here. I'm not too sure what to do about this edge. I don't know if there's a proper trim you can buy or what, but you can't really see. Let me get my phone out. Should put the torch on. Yeah, see how it's a little bit untidy really, like it's neat but it's a bit just like, I think it can look better, so I'll figure that out, but I'm buzzing with that. Nice and neat all the way down, all the way around. Looks mint, looks really good. So like I said, if I'm giving anyone any advice, I might lie down, you know. Oh, yeah. Nice that. Yeah, if I'm giving anyone advice, take your time with it. Measure twice, measure 3 times. You know what I mean? Don't be just cutting too hasty like I did. I think I wasted maybe 3 planks. Yeah, about 3 pieces. So luckily I did have that extra box, and like I said, I've got a couple left. But yeah, it's coming along. It really is. It looks sick. I'm buzzing with this. Look at that with the ceiling with the lights on. Obviously the electrics aren't done yet. That's just hooked up off the drill battery, and the furniture will be here in about 2 weeks, the end of the month the guy said, so buzzing to get that. Then it's pretty much done. Electrics, furniture, and then appliances. Other than that, we're ready to get out in it. So if you have watched it, same again, I'm going to say it every time, if you've got any tips for me, if I can give you any help, advice, please comment down below, drop me a message, just if you need advice, if you can give me any, because I think I will be doing it again in the future at some point. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I was going to end the video, but I've not edited it yet, and the bumper, not bumper, what do you call it, like the trim is turned up for the back of the laminate, just to make it nice and neat, so I thought I might as well show you me installing it before I end the video. So that is it. Is it going to fit? Let's find out. Oh, I really hope it does, you know. So it goes like this. Oh, you know what? It's going to fit. Get in. I was worried about it not sitting, you know, over that bit like that. Get down a bit. I was worried about it not fitting over this, but obviously that hole lines up there and it'll give it a nice neat finish towards the back. So what it looks like I'm going to have to do is cut this plywood. There we have it. All I need to do now is put, where are they? Let me find them. Just need to put the little caps in. So there's a big cap for the one for the spare wheel, for this one. So put that in, and these ones just pop in here. Must have just clip in. There we go. And there we have it. Trim looks really smart. Just neatens it up. Just feel like all these little bits in the end make a massive difference. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's looking up to now. Nice and neat down there. Just need to figure out what to do with the side trim, but it still looks really neat. Might just get like a little black, like an L-shape trim for it. Yeah, coming along slowly. I got this little gadget as well. I'll show you this before I go. I went to get some bits off my mate the other day, the drill bits, because he's an electrician. And when he opened his van, he just flipped the lights on with this, and it literally runs off your drill battery. So what I've been doing, but it's supposed to be like fixed to your van. All you do when you get in your van is you put your battery in, and there's a little switch on the bottom, which is pretty cool. I think it was like 12 quid off Amazon, so that's handy whilst I've got no main source of electric yet, as I'm waiting for the furniture to turn up. But yeah, I know I've already like done an outro, but if you have liked it, give it a like and subscribe.